Hi, my name is Mark Sherman. I'm the president of Community Heart and Soul, and I'm delighted to be joining you this evening for the Chamber event. I'm also very excited to be introducing you to Community Heart and Soul, a program that engages the entire community in identifying what they love about their town, the future that they want, and how to achieve it. And as a reminder, Community Heart and Soul is for everybody who works, lives, and plays in your community. It is a four-phase program where one of the coaches, like in the case of Duncan, Susan, and Alexis, guide the community. They coach the community through four phases of Community Heart and Soul. And the phases are imagine. That's the first phase, where basically it's a visioning step where the community comes together and talks about what their hopes and dreams are for the future. There's connect, where we reach deep into the community to try and engage as many residents as possible. The third phase is to plan, which is where the community comes up with what are essentially value statements. We call them heart and soul statements that are the guiding principles for the future of the community. And then finally, act, where the value statements become actions. The founder was a business person, so he's very action oriented. He did not want to have a program that was just very aspirational. He wanted something that really delivered. And so that was sort of the business element, if you will, that came into it, which the communities respond really well to. So they end up with these very specific action plans. But at a very high level, that's what the program's really about. It's about engaging all of the residents and identifying what they love about the community, the future that they want for it, and how to achieve it. It is very much an asset-based approach. We're not bringing people together to air their grievances. It's quite the opposite. We talk about what is it that you really, really love about the community? What would make it stronger? What would make you want to stay or return if you decided to leave at some point? That's very much the approach. And that asset-based approach, one of the real benefits of it is it has the effect of dissipating a lot of the divisions that may exist within the community. I think it's fair to say that in a lot of our towns, there's a lot of division these days. You know, people don't see it eye to eye on a whole lot of things. We have absolutely no political, social, or religious agenda. We are just a framework that helps the community identify what its priorities are and turn those into actions. And because it's a neutral approach, people come together, they focus on what they have in common, which is that they all live in these towns, they all care about them. And a lot of that division just sort of dissipates. It just sort of falls by the wayside. And what you see, and this is one of the real beauties of this program, is that there's a heightened or increased sense of civility and pride within the community. You see a lot more volunteers. You see people deciding to run for public office. And those are some of the social benefits. There are obviously a lot of economic benefits as well. One thing that I should add, that we're in over 125 small cities and towns across the United States, and that number is growing rapidly. Our mission, my organization's mission, is to grow the number of heart and soul communities across the country. And we're very excited about having a toehold now in Oklahoma and hoping that will spread.